الحمد لله الصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي يسر ولا تعسر وتمم بالخير وبك نستعين يا فتاح يا فتاح يا فتاح اللهم فقهنا في الدين آمين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In this video, we are going to do the second part of lesson 80. And in the first part, we have been doing negation and the tools for negation. In Arabic, they are called Adwatul Nafia. So in previous lesson 80, part 1, we discussed how to negate Jumla Ismiya and Jumla Fi'liya. And in this part, in this second part of lesson 80, we have three topics to discuss. Three tools of, you can say three tools for negation. So first is La Nafia Lil Jins. The first one we are going to discuss is La Nafia Lil Jins, which is absolute categorical negation. And the second topic is about shared tools for negation in Jumla Ismiya and Jumla Fi'liya. And these are two combinations. These combinations will be, the combination we are going to discuss will be in plus illa and ma plus illa. Okay, so these two tools for negation, these two combinations, they are used to negate Jumla Ismiya as well as Jumla Fi'liya. And then we have the third topic for discussion, min zaida, literally means extra min. So additional min or extra min. Okay, so now coming back to the first topic, which is absolute categorical negation. This is another type of negation that is unique to Jumla Ismiya. So just keep in mind that this categorical negation is unique to Jumla Ismiya only. So it is not for Jumla Fi'liya. And it gives the meaning of there is absolutely no, and then the rest of the sentence. There is absolutely no, and the rest of the sentence. Okay. So this type of sentence is made up of a la, which is called la nafia lil jins. Okay. La nafia lil jins. And the conditions for a la to be nafia lil jins are that it has to be light. It has to be followed by an ism. The la nafia lil jins is a la. Let me write the la, and it is followed by an ism, which is what? That ism should be first condition for that ism is it should be light. Okay, that ism should be light, and that ism should be mansoob and nakra also. Okay, so it is the condition is it should be light, nakra, and mansoob. And after la plus ism, there can be jar majroor also. Okay, in most cases you will find jar majroor. So categorical negation means that the category that is there for this ism, this ism, there is no room for exception in that category. So this is the absolute categorical negation. Like if when you say la ilaha illallah, so you are saying there is no other deity other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. La ilaha illallah. So that is categorical negation of deity other than Allah. So the category is about deity, the one who is worshipped. So the one who is worshipped is the category, and la is absolutely negating that there cannot be any deity other than Allah. So far so good. So la nafia lil jins is a la which is followed by an ism, and that ism has three conditions: that it has to be light, mansoob, nakara, and then it is followed by jar majroor. Okay, here are some examples. La ikraha fid dini. So just look at this la and then the ism ikraha. So you can see that it has single fatha. So it is light, and it is also nakira because there is no al, and this is not a particular ism, this is not a pronoun, this is not a connector ism. So this is not marfa, this is nakira, and it is light, and it is mansoob with fatha. Okay, so la ikraha fid din, there is absolutely no compulsion in the religion. Okay, then la sharika lahu. So fid dini, you can see the jar majroor after la plus ism. Okay, then la sharika lahu, we have another example, la sharika lahu. So sharika again, mansoob, light, and it is nakira, and la plus ism followed by jar majroor lahu. So there's absolutely no partner for him, or he has absolutely no partner. Then la raiba fihi, la raiba, there's absolutely no doubt. So category over here is doubt, about doubt. So there is absolutely no doubt in it, in that book. Mm, the book, it is referred to Quran Pak. So la raiba fihi, raiba, again you can see that it is nasb, light, and nakira common, and then la plus ism are followed by fihi, which is jar majroor. Okay. uh, in these particular sentences, these are jumla ismiya. So over here in this particular jumla ismiya has mubtada, which is not marfu. La plus it ism make the mubtada of this jumla ismiya. Okay, so this is jumla ismiya, and fit dini is jar majroor mutaliq bil khabar mahzuf. Okay, so la sharika, la plus its mansoob ism is what is they both make mubtada, and then lahu is mutaliq bil khabar. And there were 4 reasons to make an ism light, and la nafiya lil jins is one reason to make any ism light. What are the other 3 reasons? Mudaf, being munada, and partly flexible. Okay, so this is the third, or you can say the 4th reason to make an ism light. Okay, if la is followed by a regular marfu ism, then this is not la nafiya lil jins. Okay, if the la is followed by a regular marfu ism, then it is simple negation. Okay, la bay'un fihi means there is no bargaining in it. So this is not absolute negation. When the ism following a la is marfu, then this is simple negation. Okay. So these were the examples, and then we have shared tools for negation, 2 combinations. That's a second topic for today. Ma plus illa and in plus illa. Ma with illa. Ma, then comes some other words, and then illa comes in the sentence. The same way, there's in, and then some other words come, and then la comes in, illa comes in the sentence. Okay. So this negation template gives the meaning nothing but, and these are shared tools. So these combinations negate both jumla ismiya and jumla fi'liya, and they give the meaning of nothing but. In jumla fi'liya, the meaning it gives is someone does nothing but why. Okay, so someone does nothing but why, and in case of jumla ismiya, it gives the meaning someone is nothing but y. X is nothing but y. So these tools have no, but the thing is, these tools, ma plus illa and in plus illa, they have no grammatical effect on the part of the sentence. So they don't make any ism marfu or mansoob or something like that. There's no grammatical effect, and they are like odd ones. And if they are removed, you will be left with a complete non-negative sentence. So if you even remove in plus illa or ma plus illa, then you will have a simple assertive non-negative sentence. Okay. Both ma and in are used for refutation. So it is for refutation, but in is more emphatic. So when in is there, it is more emphatic. So these are the example. In huwa illa zikrun wa Quranun mubin. It is nothing but a remembrance and a clear Quran. So you have in, and then huwa mubtada, and then illa, and then the khabar zikrun wa Quranun mubin. So if you remove in plus illa, then you'll see huwa zikrun wa Quranun mubin. It is a reminder and a clear Quran. Then we have another example, ma antum illa basharum misluna. So ma antum, you are nothing but basharum misluna, humans like us. So ma antum illa basharum misluna. So if you remove ma and illa, then you will see that it's still the sentence is there. Antum basharum misluna. You are all humans like us. But when Ma antum comes, then it negates that you are nothing but humans like us. So this is how these two combinations bring refutation in the sentence. And then we have more examples. In yaquluna illa kaziba, they utter nothing but lies. So in, and then this is example of jumla failure. Over here, both of these were jumla ismiya, because after in you can see independent pronoun huwa as mubtada and antum as mubtada. So these two were jumla ismiya examples, and over here we have jumla failure examples. In yaquluna illa kaziba, ma yaquluna fi butunihim illa nar. They utter nothing but lies, and they eat into their bellies nothing but fire. Then, and over here, some irregular combination is there because in Jumla Ismiya, ala rasuli comes first, jar majrur first, and then the mubtada. Wama ala rasuli illa al balagul mubin. There is nothing upon the messenger but conveying clearly, conveying the message clearly. So this is Jumla Ismiya, but with a different irregular structure, because jar majrur mutaliq bil khabar comes coming before mubtada. Then we have min zaida. Zaid means extra or additional. Okay, so the huruf zaida as a whole are huruf that can attach to an ism or a fragment without changing its role in the sentence, but adds a new shade of meaning. In the case of min zaida, it adds the meaning of not a single. So min zaida, when it comes, it gives gives the meaning of not a single or any, not a single or any. Okay. Min zaida also comes in jumla ismiya as well as jumla failure. And in jumla ismiya, min zaida attaches itself to mubtada, and in jumla failure, it attaches itself to either there's a misprinting over here, either file or maful bihi. Okay. Not every min you see can be min zaida. You can only expect that min zaida is in the sentence when you have these conditions fulfilled. First is you can min zaida would be there, will always come in either a negative sentence, like negated sentence, or question sentence. So whenever you are you are feeling that min zaida is there, you have to ask whether is it a negative sentence or is it a question sentence or not. And min, after min, the word after min, the ism following harf jar min will always be common. Okay, so this is a condition that it has to be common. And the thing is, if you even remove min, then sentence still makes sense after its removal. Okay, so this is the third condition. The sentence should still make sense after its removal. Okay, so this is these are the three conditions for min zaida in a sentence. Let's see. Let me go to these pages. Okay, so we are here on the example page from Dream Textbook. So, ma lahu qalamun. So these are examples of jumla ismiya. Ma lahu qalamun, he doesn't have a pen. But if we add min to it, then the translation would be he doesn't have a single pen. Ma lahu min qalamin. So grammatically, you can say that you can see that there is ma nafia, and then there is a jar majroor, and then the mubtada muakhar. Okay, jar majroor mutaliq bil khabar muqaddam. And where does this min zaida attach? Min zaida is attaching itself to the mubtada. Ma lahu min qalamin. So this would be mubtada. Min qalamin would be mubtada, and it will fi mahalli rafin, because mubtada is always rafa. Then you have another example. Ma fil bayti rajulun. There is no man in the house. If you put min zaida over here, then it will be ma fil bayti min rajulin. There isn't a single man in the house. So again, you can see that it is a negative sentence. Just look at the conditions. Is it a negative sentence or a question sentence? Yes, this is a negative sentence. The ism that is following min is nakira, rajulin. And what is the third condition? What is the third condition? Hmm? sentence should still make sense after its removal. So you are just looking at this, that ma fil baiti rajulan. So it's still it's if you remove min zaida, then the sentence still makes sense. Okay, there is no man in the house. Ma fil baiti rajulun. Then we have third example, which is a question. Hal fil madbakhi akalun? Is there food in the kitchen? And then you have, if you put men, then it becomes, is there any food in the kitchen? So there's emphasis, and this any food in the kitchen it adds up in the translation with min zaida. And you have seen that min is attaching itself to the mubtada of the sentence, because you have ma nafiya, then fil baiti is jar majroor mutaliq bil khabar, and then you didn't have a single rafa ism yet. So this is the mubtada of the sentence, and you are going to say this is fi mahalli rafin. Okay. Then min zaida is very easy to spot in a jumla ismiya if you have a chain of mutaliq bil khabar with no ism in the rafa status. Over here you have fil baiti and min rajulin. So two jar majroor, literally two jar majroor, but you don't see any rafa ism. So then you think that you expect that min zaida is there in that jumla ismiya. Okay. Now moving on to the jumla failure. Jumla failure. Then over here you have simple sentences, then you have examples with min zaida. So ma atahum nazirun, ma nafiya, then ata is past tense, huwa form. Okay, so huwa form, then you can have an outside doer. So ma atahum nazirun, nazirun is outside doer. When you add min to the doer of the fail, then you have ma atahum min nazirin, not a single warner came to them. And then ma tasqutu waraqatun. Again, you have here form, tasqutu, here form. So waraqatun is outside doer. And over here, min zaida is attaching itself to the doer of the action. Okay. And if you look at the condition, this is a negative sentence. The ism that is coming after min is nakira, common, and the sentence still makes sense if you remove the min from there. Okay. Then you have ama yu'allimani. Yu'allimani is a dual present tense, and then ahadan is maful bihi. So over here, min zaida is attaching itself to maful bihi. So in jumla failure, min zaida attaches itself either to the doer of the action or the maful bihi of the action. Okay. This example is la yamlikuna qitmiran. Actually, in Quran, it is ma yamlikuna min qitmirin. Okay, so they don't even possess the covering of on the seeds of the date pit. There's a covering, there's membrane, or thin membrane on the date pit. Okay, so over here you just saw that min zaida attaches itself onto the file doer. In first two example, it attached itself to the file, and then in the later example, in these two, min zaida is attaching to maful bihi. You are going, when it attaches to the file, you are going to say the status fi mahalli rafin, and when it attaches to the maful bihi, then you are going to say the status fi mahalli nasbin. Okay. Recognizing min zaida and its role in jumla failure is not as straightforward as recognizing it within a jumla ismiya. But the thing is, if you translate a sentence, if you find as you are translating the standard meaning of min do not make any sense. Okay, you think it might be a min zaida, like you are translating the sentence. Suppose you are translating this sentence, ma atahum min nazirin, ma nafiya, atahum, no one came, no one came from the warner, no one came from the warner. So this doesn't mean seems a good translation. So ma atahum min nazir, not a single warner came. So if you translate with the standard meaning of min and it doesn't make good sense, then you suspect that there is a min zaida over here. Then you are going to ask two questions. Is the sentence negated, or does it have a question word at the beginning? So if the first condition is fulfilled, then you ask, is the word that is coming after min is common? Then you have two conditions fulfilled, then it is min zaida. Okay. So that's how you identify min zaida in jumla failure. And these are the exercises that inshallah we are going to do in the in our live session. So let me conclude the session with dua. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.